on this one, I decided to connect this hose because this was sucking a lot. So I figured it's long, so I might as well try it. Plugs into this little T, and it goes into here. I forget what this is, but it goes into here. Alright, so this will be shot my iPhone. I left my camera in my car, which she's currently off right now with my kid. Anyways, so I'm just gonna start taking these off. This is over here for this. And then here's the EGR. I'm just gonna try pulling that off. And then I might pull this off, but I need to record all this because all these stupid vacuum lines, I don't want to mess them up. So, all right, quick update. Pretty much just took off the coolant hoses. They go to the carb for the choke. And so pretty much what I'm doing right now is I'm taking pictures of when I'm taking off the vacuum lines to where they go, because like I said, these are a big pain in the ass. But next thing, what I'm pretty much gonna do is just take off the carb, because I took off these and I can't really grab that, and it's really hard to maneuver my tools to get back here. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna continue taking pictures of where these vacuum lines go. And since I'm gonna have the carb out, I might as well rebuild it. So that'll be another video. Got the carb off, and keep in mind, the left side or the passenger side of the carburetor, these are not studs. So it's a bolt and a nut. It took me like 15 minutes to figure that out, trying to pull this up. So, all right, so now this is all open. I'm gonna start taking that apart. Keep in mind, guys, I've been taking a lot of pictures of where all my vacuum lines go. So when I put this back together, I'm all set. And it's out. So you can kind of see there's a little bit of carb buildup, not as much as I was expecting, but oh well. I just gotta clean it up and go from there. But I might have to call this a day, and then take this apart, take real quick to get this off, and then probably take it home and see if I want to rebuild it or not. Keep debating if I want to do Weber carb or just keep this on and then go from there. Keep in mind though, I do plan to swap this engine out later on, so I don't want to put too much money into it. I just wanted to get me back and forth. So today I'm gonna try getting this thing out of the way. Pretty much everything I'd done to it was spark plugs and a couple other things, rotary and cap, the little plugs that go on the spark plug wires, whatever. And yeah, so hopefully, oh yeah, EGR delete. What am I forgetting here stuff? But yeah, so let's see if it helped out a little bit. Find out. All right, so here this is. So I had the background playing with Monsters Inc. for the kid, but now I'm gonna start putting this together, and maybe I might be able to have this on later on this week. We'll see. But nasty. Full crap of wiring. I did not find that short anywhere or where the guy cut into the harness. So what I decided to do is rig up to this switch again. Don't mind the, you know, dangerous little hack job I did right there. I just tied the wires together. But now this is a live wire, and here's where my fuel pump goes. And as soon as I do it, you'll hear it. Watch. So what I'm probably gonna do is probably just hook the switch up to it, make it more safe. Probably just gonna cut from right here. I don't know where he cut, and one of these days I'm gonna have to take all this harness apart and just go through everything, because he did cut the radio harness out, which these are my little wires that I did here. He cut all that crap out, unfortunately, so I don't know. He did a lot of crap to this truck, and it's really sad because I can't find these harnesses anywhere, 4x4 harnesses. And if you do find them, people want ridiculous amount of money for them, and the wires are all just super old and fragile. I mean, this is 79, so. But yeah, so what I'm just gonna do is just go from there, hook it up. I need to see how this truck does once I have the fuel pump hooked up. Believe it or not, it still runs without the fuel pump running. So but I'm not able to go on the freeway. It's just, it starts to bog out. So I'm just gonna tie all that together, make it look clean, make it safe, and then try to go from there with it. And I might switch the switch somewhere else because, you know, or I might just leave it in plain sight. We'll see. Just gotta fill it up with some gas and then see how it does. All right, so I'm about to get on. I'm really nervous. I'm actually really shaky right now. It's not just the truck, but here we go, guys. So of course there would be traffic, but well, yeah, there's traffic. Crap. The other side seems to be free. I just need to see if I can keep up with the other cars. So I'll probably jump off here and then just jump back on and go from there. All right, we go. Give me a minute, let me get up to speed. There's a lot of traffic right now. Alright, it's gonna be kind of hard to do this since there's all the traffic, but let's see, hang on. I'm in third. And it's doing it. It's holding on. I'm in fourth now, but still slow, but it makes it. At least now I can drive this thing on the freeway. So I'm happy. I have it floored, but it'll do. I think it should hold up all right. Hopefully. Let me get over here. It's gonna suck because I can watch my gas gauge actually drop. That's the only problem with this truck, is it eats more gas. I don't know why though. I don't think this is a real speed, but yeah, I'm holding on. One thing, I got to go on the freeway, but the other thing is it's getting hot, so that's not good. But then again, it is just high revving the whole time. Might try to see if I can do something else with a cooling system to help this thing stay cool, but we'll see. So as you guys saw in the video, it made it on the freeway. I was able to keep it with some highway speeds, but it started getting warm. So I think the next step is to replace a couple more hoses on here, like this hose, and then the bottom hose that goes to the radiator, because this goes to another part of the engine block and it goes to the heater core. Then it's probably, I don't think it's a head gasket, to be honest. I did a test on it and there's no carbon monoxide going into the radiator, so I don't think it's that. But if worse comes to worse, if that doesn't fix it, I think I might just swap the engine, you know what I mean, like, and just drive this around town for a little bit and then just swap the radiator. I'm sorry, just swap the engine. So we'll see what happens. I'll keep you guys updated on it. Sorry for taking forever on this truck, but it's been really hard with my new schedule and then all this stuff. But yeah.